You wake up one morning and you look at your kitchen and you say, it's time for change. You've been looking at this kitchen for 20 years already. It's time to remodel. So you pick up the phone and you call some of your neighbors or friends who recently remodeled their kitchen and you ask them for any recommendations. You do some research and you come to the conclusion that Dream Cabinets is the company to go with. They have great work, great customer service. You call Dream Cabinets and within 24 hours, someone is in your kitchen taking measurements. 2 days later, they call you to come down to their office and they give you several options of designs and layouts for your new kitchen. After much deliberation, you actually conclude and you decide this is going to be my kitchen. 4 weeks later, the doorbell rings. You open the door and there's a representative from Dream Kitchens. And he points to a truck behind him and you can see by the open end of the truck that all the cabinets and all the appliances, the countertops, everything's in that truck. And he says, here's your kitchen. And you say, what? And again, he repeats, here's your kitchen. And he says, here's your kitchen. You mean once it's put together, it's going to be my kitchen. But he repeats, here's your kitchen. I know this sounds a bit strange, but the truth of the matter is that something very, very similar to this plays out in this week's parsha. The Jews are tirelessly working to put together the different components and utensils of the Mishkan, and they're finally finished. And the pasuk says in this week's parsha, Parsha Pekudei, it says, Perek Lamed Tet, pasuk Lamed Gimel, Vayviu et ha-Mishkan el Moshe, and they brought the Mishkan to Moshe, et ha'el ve'et kalkelav, krasav, krashav, richav, and it goes on to delineate all the different parts of the Mishkan. Rashi, quoting from a Midrash, and the Midrash is more extensive, and explaining that actually what happened was they tried putting together the Mishkan, they tried putting up the pillars and the krashim, but they did not go. It was too difficult, it was too heavy for them. So instead they hauled all the pieces to Moshe and said, here's the Mishkan, they're pieces of the Mishkan, we can't put it together. The question then is, so why does the Torah say that they brought the Mishkan to Moshe if they actually brought the pieces of the Mishkan to Moshe? The answer is that there's something very unique about Judaism that's different about everything else in the world around us. In the world around us, success is measured by results. If you take a course and you study hard, but you don't pass the test, you've failed. It doesn't matter how much effort you put into studying for that test. Depending on which circles you're from, success is based on your bottom line. It doesn't matter how hard you work, how much effort you put into work. What's your bottom line? What do you produce? What are you making? If you're playing a game and you lose the game, it doesn't matter how much effort you put into playing the game. It's, did you win the game? That is what measures success. In Torah Judaism, however, Hashem counts effort. Of course we have goals and we should try to strive to reach our goals and try to reach great heights of closeness to Hashem. However, Hashem counts effort as well. And that's why in this week's parasha it says, even though they only brought the pieces of the Mishkan, but it says they bought the Mishkan because even though they didn't actually assemble it, their effort in Hashem's eyes was considered as though they actually built the Mishkan. So in Judaism, in Hashem's eyes, effort counts.